Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of the side series. Last episode we started Sorry's Furnace, and hopefully we'll do the next 2 quests of Sorry's Furnace for this episode, so this should be pretty good. And if you listen to the music right now, let's turn it up for a second, you can actually hear this here is a unique soundtrack. You can't hear this anywhere else in Guild Wars, except, I believe, up here at the Granite Citadel. For some reason it just plays at these 2 outposts, and it only plays if you wait here for a while. So yeah, it's really quite cool. But yeah, I'll wait a minute. Wow, why did that just default? Oh, because I pressed D. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to cut while we form a team, and then I'll see you guys when we're back out in Grenth's footprint. This time we're going to speak to someone called Kilroy Stonekin. So we spoke to the 1 human, now we want to speak to the 3 dwarves. The first being Kilroy Stonekin. We're going to help him complete his mission inside Sorrow's Furnace. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so here we go, we're back out in Grenth's footprint. Now, you guys might remember last episode I said that I wasn't going to film us walking back down into the furnace down there, and that's still true. So, we'll speak to the prospector. Where is he? Okay, here. And he says, many's the dwarf who's lost his life in Sorrow's Furnace, and we can ask him where Kilroy Stonekin is. And he'll mark it on our mini-map, which is down there, which doesn't look too far, but we've actually got to go all the way, a weird way around. So I'll cut it until we meet them, but let's speak to these guys while we're at it. Here's Ennis. He says, the stone summits are an embarrassment to those who call themselves dwarves, and I mean to finish them off. Come to think of it, it might be useful to procure some information on their numbers and positions inside Sorrow's Furnace before we attack. If you're up to a little reconnaissance work, go speak with Galen Trask. Okay, so we already did that. So the Deldrimor dwarves are actually planning on attacking the furnace. That's one reason why we just posed as slaves. And this guy here, this cool... Oh, he doesn't actually talk to us, does he? Alright, well this guy, remember him, Budger Blackpowder. He looks awesome, doesn't he? And we'll see him in the Eye of the North. And soon enough inside the actual furnace, so... Yeah, alright, let's go. I will cut it, guys, until we're over at this fellow called Kilroy Stonekin. And then we'll go into the furnace. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, so here we go. This is Kilroy. Hello, Kilroy. He says, you're not Stone Summit, you look alright to me. Gulnar Irontoe killed my friends. I was the only one to escape. Now Gulnar must pay with his life. Alright, okay. So, we're just going to go down there and get vengeance. Okay, so here we go. We're going back into the furnace, and this time with Kilroy, who's just here. And that's going to change the quest that we're in there. And if you're seeing his name and thinking, hang on, I kind of recognise that a little bit. That's because he is named after Leroy Jenkins, you know, the famous World of Warcraft video. He is named after that, so... And you'll see that he loves to charge around like Leroy does in that video as well. So, we'll soon see that. Okay, so let's speak to him. He says, I'm the only one left to avenge the deaths of my brothers and sisters at the hands of the summit. Gulnar Irontoe is going to taste cold steel before this day is through, or I won't be alive to regret it. When I think about him standing over their bodies, it makes me so angry. Enough standing around. It's time for action. Are you with me? Absolutely. Gulnar Irontoe deserves to die. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna go in and try and kill this one guy in the furnace. So, is he coming? Ah, here we go. So we got a nice little cutscene. I don't think anyone speaks in these cutscenes. It'd be nice if they did. Oh no, okay, so he's just going in guns blazing. So before, obviously, we were slaves and none of those dwarves were attacking us. Now this is a very dangerous place to be. There's a little roar of rage there. Alright, so let's do it. So he screams, Kilroy Stonekin. So yeah. And he tends to run off without caring about anyone else. You see how fast he is. Look at that. Look how fast he is. So you've got to be really careful to keep up with him. If he dies, you get kicked out and you fail the quest. So of course, look, he's speeding us up as well now, which is pretty great. So you've got to always keep an eye on him. Always keep an eye. It's very possible that I'll fail here because I really don't remember where he goes every single time. In fact, I think there's a little trick you can do where you go around the back and then it makes this really easy, which we probably should have done. But let's do it. Try and do it the normal way. Okay, so more Stone Summit. Let's do it. Okay, so we're back here at the gap, if you remember from the previous episode. So I guess we're going along there eventually, but he's attacking... Ah, here they are. Okay, so here you can see the stone summit have enslaved some Ettins as well. So you know that's what they all love to do, enslave stuff. Alright, Kilroy, which way? Left or right? Left or right? Left? You're going right, okay. He just keeps oh, he's going up this way. Lucky I saw that. He just keeps screaming his name every minute. And I'm pretty sure that's what's buffing us all. More trinkets, help yourself, he said. I think he must be saying something different after every single after every fight, but I'm just missing it. I don't think he says anything important after every fight. Anyway, moving on, moving on. I love the look of this room. Some parts of this furnace just look so cool. I mean, look at that. That's so awesome. Oh, shit. Oh, so you can see a friendly dredge here called Molnin. I wonder if I should... Oh, he's another collector. He says, our oppressors have had their day in the sun. It is our turn to breathe the fresh air of freedom. Aid me in my efforts to sabotage the summit's machinery, and soon all of us will be free. I need 5 enslavement stones to carry out my plan. I can offer you one of the following items in exchange. What do you say? Are you with us, friend? Okay, so he's just another dredge rebel. Okay, so you can see we're in a pretty big room now, and I believe there's lots of groups in here, and he's going to aggro all of them. I'm almost sure he is. Yeah, look at this. See, he goes to these Ettins here. Oh my god, and he's going even further. Okay, and he's going for Golnar as well. There's Golnar. Okay, and a Furnace Guardian. Alright, let's take out Golnar. Let's do it. Okay, they're all dead. He says, that's the end of Golnar Irontoe. For good and all. Help yourself to the loot. I've no use for it. Oh, and he's running off again. Oh, there's another chest here, actually. Okay, it didn't drop anything good. Alright, so now he has another quest for us. And we can actually get this quest. He says, thank you, friend. I've been seeking revenge for so long now. I'm not sure what to do next. If you accept that reward, I'm sure there's another quest that you can get. He says the Stone Summit are nothing but a bunch of filthy cowards, and many of them still owe me money. I thought he had another quest for us. Oh no, okay, it says that we've helped him complete his mission. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's that quest done, and now we can go speak to the next dwarf, who is High Priest Alcar. Okay, so let's all resign. Okay, cool, so we've all resigned and all died. Let's go back to the Deldrimor war camp, and now we want to speak to High Priest Alcar, so let's go straight on out. Back into the Grenth's footprints. We'll talk to the guy again. Dwarven Prospector. Okay, you're right, mate. Where is High Priest Alcar? Alcar can be found. Ooh, just up north a bit. Okay, so I'll cut it till we get there, guys. Okay, so here's High Priest Alcar, and this quest is probably the most important one when it comes to Eye of the North, so this is going to be pretty good. I am Alcar, High Priest and Chief Keeper of the Deldrimor Rubicon. I used to tend a temple inside Sorrow's Furnace, and I'd like to know how it's fared since the Stone Summit took over. Of course, I'll need some help getting inside. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he? Like a little dwarf wizard. Alright, so let's go up. Let's do it. Back into the furnace. Okay, so here we go. This is the 3rd time in, and this time we're with High Priest Alcar. So he has to say, the Stone Summit are dangerously close to uncovering the Tome of the Rubicon. Inside is the true name of the Great Destroyer, the bane of the living and nemesis of the Great Dwarf himself. If the seals that bind the book are dispelled and the true name spoken, well, let's just say there is no worse thing that could happen in this world. I could use your help in gaining entry to Sorrow's Furnace and stopping the Summit from getting their hands on the tome. Will you help me? So the Great Destroyer he's talking about here, you might remember if you watched my Prophecies Let's Play about the Great Dwarf. Basically the dwarves all believe in just a single god, the Great Dwarf. And yeah, this is about sort of a legend where the Great Destroyer does battle with the Great Dwarf, and this has got a lot to do with Eye of the North. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good cause. Alright, so I am Alka, High Priest and Chief Keeper of the Deldrimor Rubicon. Okay, so let's get going. And I believe he runs off for a little bit as well, so this is one of the harder quests. This is the one where you need to split up. He says, long ago the Great Dwarf took from his greatest foe the one thing that gave him his power. He took from him his name, sealing it away until the time of their final battle. Okay, so we're coming here back through this gate this time, which was the first place we scouted you, remember, with these giant arches and huge pillars and stuff. He says, to ensure the name was unspeakable to all but the Great Dwarf, the name was sealed within the Rubicon. There are few left with the knowledge and power to open this tome. The day will come when the Great Dwarf and the Great Destroyer will do battle, but the time is not yet right for such a meeting. So we're trying to stop this Great Destroyer from coming back. So it's a little bit ambiguous at this point how much of what High Priest Alka is saying to us, how much is you know, just legend and fairy tale, and how much actually has some truth behind it. Where is he? He's so slow. He takes ages to move around. Look at him. So for now, you guys are just going to have to decide for yourself what is actually true in what he's saying. I mean, is there really a Great Dwarf? Is there really a Great Destroyer? He says, if the true name of either is spoken aloud, it would mean the end of the world as we know it. We must not allow that which is unknown to again become known. Not now. Okay, so he's guided us back to this temple. This is the temple that he was talking about before. And you can see there's lots of stone summit down here. I guess this is the place that he used to tend. So let's go clear it out of all these enemies. I wouldn't call it much of a temple really, but I get what he's trying to say. Oh, we got a miner's key, awesome. So these miner's keys you can only use out here in Sorry's Furnace. So if we see a chest, I'll try and open one up. Might get something good. Okay, so we've cleared it out, and what's going on now? So he says the Great Destroyer is reputed to be everything the Great Dwarf is not. It's evil, malicious, and greedy to the core. If that Hierophant reads the Great Destroyer's true name, he will summon upon this world the most malignant creature ever seen by mortal eyes. We must hurry, that Hierophant will not take long to dispel the enchantments protecting the tome. So the tome is here, I guess, somewhere in this kind of temple area. And you'll notice the descriptions here of the Great Destroyer. Evil, malicious, and greedy to the core. Now you might see some similarities there with that description and the Elder Dragons, which are supposed to be just pure evil, hungry beings. Okay, so we must hurry. What's our next objective? Destroy the Hierophant Morlog before he learns the true name of the Great Destroyer. And Morlog, oh shit, Alkar's under attack. And Morlog's just up here somewhere. It's not going to be the easy trek we had before through this little forest. We're just going to be attacked from all sides, undoubtedly. Okay, so here's Morlog. Doesn't look too intimidating, hiding in a bush. And he's out. Okay, so he's dropped this thing here, the Tome of the Rubicon, which I've now picked up. Looks like a pretty awesome book, actually. So yeah, this is the tome, and let's go take it back, shall we? It says, return the Tome of the Rubicon to the ancient ruins. Drop it where High Priest Alka awaits. Now, he would usually be waiting, but he keeps healing all of our minions, so he's taking ages to move around. But yeah, he'd usually be waiting here. So let's drop the tome. It's a huge book, actually, isn't it? My god, it's massive. There we go. He says, we must bury the Great Destroyer's true name. The best way to do that is to consecrate the old temple and bring it down atop the tome. Some of you should stay behind, just in case. Balthazate crystals are highly explosive. If you find enough of them, I can destroy the temple. They're mined by an unruly lot known as the Dredge Blast Rock. Kill them and collect the Balthazate they drop. This ritual will likely attract us some unwanted attention, so at least one of you should stay here with me. I won't be safe here all on my own, and if they kill me, they will get the tome. When you find a crystal, bring it back immediately and drop it here. Okay, so we're going to split up. One of the guys in our team is going to be kind enough to stay back, and that's Dead Dolly, and she or he is going to stay here with a couple of heroes and lots of minions, and the rest of us are all going to go up and find these dredge and get the crystals to blow it all up. So let's get going. This could go terribly wrong because we don't have many players here, but let's see. Okay, so there's lots of dredge here. Dredge spirit guards, dredge scouts. Oh god, and some more stone summit as well. Okay, so we're taking a lot of damage. I can see that for nothing. Okay, so since we did pretty badly there, we've changed the plan. We're going to just leave the Minion Master back over at the shrine with Alcar, and hopefully that will be okay. So here's the Dredge Blast Rock. We kill him and grab this Balthazate crystal here. You can see that I'm holding now. And we'll go take that back to the priest who's just waiting over here. And regular intervals here, like you can see these guys charging him now. They're going to try and kill him, so we need to leave someone back there. Alright, so that's one crystal recovered, and we need 3 more, so we've got to go further in now. Okay, we killed the guy. I've got the Balthazate crystal, but we need to run back because the guy we left with Alcar is dead, so we need to get going. Run, 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 run. I can't. Oh, we lost. Okay. Well, that failed hard. Alright, so let's return. I will cut it, guys, until we're back there. We've got maybe a bit of a better plan, so see you in a sec. Okay, so here we go, round 2. This time we're going for this crystal up here this time, okay? So let's do it. So this is back up the way we came, really, just up here. But there will be some dredge up here that we can now kill to get the next sort of explosive crystal that we need. So yeah, there they all are. So there's the Dredge Blast Rock. He's the only guy we actually need to kill. We might be able to pull him. Nice, nicely done. Okay, cool. So yeah, now we can kill him on his own. Hopefully. Oh no, never mind. They've seen us. Okay, so there we go. That's the next crystal. And you can see here everyone's been attacked again, so I'm going for these priests. Because the priests resurrect people, so you always want to be targeting these guys first, really. Okay, so we've just got 2 shards remaining. There's this one here, which is the one where we failed before, and then there's one a little bit further along as well. So let's go for it. Okay, so that's 3 out of 4. Let's go take this one back. It's really worrying me. Every single time we've come back here, these guys have been in serious trouble. Oh, I can just tell everybody's going to die on the last one or something. It's okay though, we're still going. Alright, just one left. One more crystal. Then we can blow this place to Kingdom Come. And you can see the last one's all the way down there. So we've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Okay, so here we go. Here's the last blast rock. And he's on his own actually. We might be able to kill him without aggroing anyone else. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Come on, come on. Okay, he's down. Awesome. Alright, okay, so now we've just got to try and run back and hopefully hopefully Alcar won't die as we're running. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Oh, I might as well grab that manifesto in case we find that dwarf again who wanted them for that scroll. Shit, it sounds like they're in trouble over there. Oh my god, look, there's loads of Ettins and monks and stuff. Oh crap. Hang in there, Alcar, hang in there. He looks like he's on full health at the moment. Can I just drop this? Can I just drop it? Alright, looks like we're going to have to kill everything first. That's all of it though, we can blow it all up once these guys are dead. Just in time. Okay, Great Dwarf, I invoke thee, lend me your strength. Release from the deep the power of these crystals. Says High Priest Alcar, bring down the walls that we may protect the world from the evil of the Great Destroyer. And we get a cutscene. Oh man, that was close. That was so close. Okay, so there we go, it's destroyed. Pretty awesome. Okay, so let's speak to Alcar. The tomb of the Rubicon is safe once again. Maybe one day, when the Great Dwarf returns from his eternal slumber, the world will be ready to uncover what we have buried here today. We can get 8,000 experience for that. So that was probably, that's in my opinion, the hardest quest that you have to do here. And that is also 3 out of 4 down, guys. Next episode we'll do this one and then the final one. So let's resign out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time, everyone. Wow, the temple really is. Look at that, it's just been destroyed. Okay, and in Eye of the North we will of course learn a lot more about the Great Destroyer and the Great Dwarf. See you later.